What's up, broskies? Damocles here, and today I'm bringing you my broken Sylveon build. I told you guys this was going to be the build I was running when it dropped. I popped in, played some games, and oh my gosh, this build is absolutely insane. This is the most busted thing I've ever seen in my life. I was cackling this whole game, and I know you guys are going to like this build, so make sure, if you like it, like, comment, and subscribe down below for more builds. I got tons of builds for everything on my channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, people. So Sylveon is insanely strong. You automatically basically level up as soon as you finish your first buff camp. You 100% want to play this character in the jungle. Pick up Hyper Voice because Hyper Voice does 1 billion damage the entire game and makes your jungle clear like 2 seconds long. The reason why you want to play Sylveon in the jungle is because she is the first and only pure damage dealer in Pokemon Unite that gets their Unite move at level 8, meaning you can get your Unite move before Dreadnought spawns. Look at the damage output of this Hyper Voice. It's ridiculous. This thing, you want to make sure that you're getting them in that final, that final segment, so it does double damage. But the more you hit them with it, the more damage it's going to deal, and the longer the game goes on, once you upgrade it, it does even more damage. It's just absolutely the most absurd thing ever. This game, for whatever reason, my teammates decided to go 3 bottom, which is like, whatever. I guess some people think that's meta, but I just helped out Mamo up top lane, and you can see the results. Like, if you go and you land this Hyper Voice onto an enemy character, they just melt. They just die. The next thing you're going to be picking up is Calm Mind. Calm Mind gives Sylveon a damage boost. It gives her, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a him, a special attack boost, which means once you activate it, your Hyper Voice is going to be dealing even more damage. So you're going to go activate Calm Mind, you're going to get a movement speed boost and a damage boost, and then you're going to activate Hyper Voice and just run people down. Or you can kite away from them because you have a movement speed boost. It's absolutely bonkers. And your jungle clear, look at this jungle clear for a special attacker. This is insane. It's insane, guys. I cannot emphasize this enough how amazingly good this character is. This thing is busted. Straight up. Basically, Calm Mind also, if you're not aware, it acts as like a better version of Feint too. So Feint makes you dodge abilities, right? Calm Mind, for one activation during its usage, it totally negates an ability. So the first ability that hits you when you activate this, after you activate Calm Mind, is just totally negated. So you can do really cheesy stuff with it, like if you know some incoming damage is going to be happening or Unite move is going to be coming, you pop Calm Mind just before it lands and you take 0 damage from it and you get a shield out of it. So like that coupled with Hyper Voice, you're able to actually put out insanely high sustained damage as a special attacker in Pokemon Unite. Speaking of special attacker, let's talk about the actual build itself for items. Actually, sorry, before I do that, the Dreadnought KO speed on this thing is ridiculous. Like, I'm level 9, and I was like level 9 before Dreadnought spawned. That's why this character is busted. Like, literally, just from farming your 4 buff camps, and doing nothing else, you will hit level 8 before Dreadnought spawns with this character. It's that good. So you could literally be AFK, but just take your 4 buff camps on cooldown, and you will get enough XP to hit level 8 by 7-minute mark. And have Unite buff, and have Unite move without having to actually take Dreadnought, which basically automatically gets you Dreadnought and allows you to snowball the lead. So I have like an insane experience advantage on this enemy team, even though like that's the enemy jungler. The Greninja's the enemy jungler, and they they just get melted. Like, you can see later on in this game, I go super ham because like I'm like, yo, this character is so busted. I got to push it to the limit, right? And so, like, sometimes I go and I take, like, 1v5s right before Zapdos. So you'll see. And this character is just crazy. Like, it's so unbelievably strong. But what I was saying before, as for the build itself and the items, in this particular game, I am running Muscle Band, Buddy Barrier, and Choice Specs. But I don't think Muscle Band is needed because of how low the cooldown on Hyper Voice is and how much damage it deals. Like, Sylveon's basic attacks do solid damage as well, especially like the enhanced one, but I don't think it's needed because of the pure amount of sustained damage output that Hyper Voice has. Because by the time Hyper Voice, like once you activate Hyper Voice, that's when the cooldown starts to tick down. So like it has like a 4-second cooldown, but it lasts for like 3.5 seconds. So by the time you lose it, it's already back up. So I really don't even think Muscle Band is needed. I would honestly go like maybe a Shell Bell or something maybe more tankier if you want to go Aos Cookie, or or Focus Band if you want to be really obnoxious. Like there's a multitude of different ways you can build it, but my recommendation would be to go with Buddy Barrier at the very least, I think, and then choice specs and maybe either another special attack item if you're feeling frisky like I am, or you go with like a tankier option if you want to get into the thick of it. And you can just see like the team fighting potential this character has is absolutely unbelievable as well. Like you can hit everybody in this wave. Like it just nukes, it melts entire teams, especially when you're ahead, and it's really hard to dodge because you have movement speed increases with Calm Mind and Hyper Voice. If you add on top of that the fact that the Unite move, you get it one level earlier than basically everyone else in the entire game, aside from Wigglytuff and Blissey, who both get it at level 8 as well, but they're support characters, so they're going to be behind you. And your Unite move, it deals like 2k damage, which isn't crazy, but it heals you, and it makes it so your next couple of abilities basically heal you, and because Hyper Voice does so much damage, you basically are getting like insane levels of healing sustain plus a Buddy Barrier shield and a bunch of other stuff for using this Unite move on cooldown. Like it's really solid. Like this character, I am loving this character. I know you're probably thinking, oh, this is a little early. I'm telling you guys, this character is bonkers. Like this character is straight up bonkers, and I love every single second of it. Like you have so many tools to be able to kite, to be able to chase down, to mess with enemies, to deal damage through walls, to deal damage through other enemies. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to go and like hope that your Hyper Voice lands on somebody. Like you are the person aiming that. It's not like a Pikachu Electro Ball where like you're aiming for a Cinderace and it hits a Snorlax. This straight up, I want to hit that Cinderace behind the Snorlax. I'll hit the Snorlax and the Cinderace instead. Like, this character is so crazy. Like, please, 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 play this character, do this build, and I promise you are going to love it. How much damage do you think we end up with at the end of this game? Drop it in the comments below. And if you made it this far, drop drop pixie dust in the comments, because that's what Sylveon reminds me of. Drop pixie dust in the comments so I know you made it this far. I know you're a real one, because this character is absolutely insane. It's so insane. Oh my gosh. I space out, bite off more than I can chew here, but then I still chunk Snorlax. Like, I'm super far ahead, and I space out there. But like, you can still just see the kite potential is immense here. And that's my first death, so obviously I'm out of it for 40 seconds, which is obnoxious, but to be fair, I'm ridiculously far ahead like ridiculously. And if you're using this build, I'm pretty certain that you're gonna get super far ahead as well, because it's just hard not to when you're playing this character. Like, the fact that you go and your first evolution is off of Ludicolo buff, like, that's when you get your first evolution. Like, even Absol has to go through the entire jungle to go and get Pursuit, right? Like, Sylveon gets Hyper Voice after one jungle buff. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And so, just some key things to cover. Watch your positioning. Don't do what I do and just like go and like be a goofball now and try and take a bunch of 1v5s. I'm doing this obviously just as a Sylveon flex. But like, you just absolutely melt people if you keep them in that small block portion. And if you are surrounded by teammates, just try and kite back and forth. You have freedom of movement while you're doing this, and you need to abuse that. Also, make sure you're timing your Calm Minds as well. Like, you can use it as like a damage boost, but also try and use it to block certain abilities and stuff like that, because that's the most disrespectful thing you can possibly do. What else can I talk about? What else we got here? Oh, Notice the Unite move. Look at the amount of shields and the amount of healing I just got from that. I literally popped Unite move, used one Hyper Voice, and it healed me for basically 50% of my HP. Like, that's ridiculous. And, like, I mean, like, come on, son. Like, this is insane. I go in here because I'm feeling a little, you know, I'm feeling like a goofball, and they jump on me. But do I care? No, not really. Did you see that Pikachu went from level 12 to level 14 in one kill? That's hilarious. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Because I had so much fun making it and playing it. I knew this was going to be an amazing build. I knew it because like it just came down to the numbers, right? It came down to the numbers, came down to the itemization. This character's insane. Before we go and actually look at the stats, make sure when you're dropping that pixie dust in the comments, tell me how much damage you think we did this game. Tell me how much damage you think we did before I go and drop into it. And by the way, it's not a bot game. You guys know. Got to show that proof. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. How much damage do you think we did this game? How much damage do you think we did? I'm curious what you guys have to say. Don't cheat. Drop it in the comments. Put it in the pixie dust. And let me know how much damage you think we did. I'll give you like 5 seconds. Make sure you remember, guys, like, comment, subscribe. You guys know. Y'all know the deal. I love you. All right. Here we go. Moment of truth. 155,000 damage. 155,000, guys. This character is insane. It's insane. This character is so crazy. Like, and it probably could have been higher if I did go and like be cheesy and die like like those 2 times trying to like 1v5. This character is so good, and the reason why is because number one, your special attack with sustain damage, minimal cooldowns, sustain, a spell shield, movement speed boosts, and your type of damage that you're doing is AoE that goes through targets, right? Like, that's what you gotta think about. Like, that thing melts people. It melts people. With no cooldown. You just keep spamming that button when you're in the middle of a team fight. And like, you're not stuck in place when you go to cast it. You literally have full range of movement. This character's insane. Please remember, if you take nothing else from this video, you know, I don't know. If you take nothing else from this video, remember, the fact that it has a level 8 Unite move, even though Unite move doesn't do a ton of damage, the fact that it's a Unite move is level 8, and you can get it before you go and take Dreadnought, you will have Unite move priority over everybody in the game unless there's another Sylveon or unless your team is absolutely getting destroyed. So use that, rotate to Dreadnought, and immediately pop your Unite move for that advantage, because that's going to allow you to snowball the game and do exactly what I did, which was just start, you know, once you get that second Dreadnought, you're already ahead. You just keep snowballing. It's a phenomenal character. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Please like, comment, and subscribe on all socials. I got the quick guides dropping. We just dropped a new quick guide for Absol. These are like 1-minute guides that I post on YouTube and on TikTok. So make sure you go follow me on there. Follow me on Twitter. @ me with any questions or hop in my Discord. And follow me on Twitch as well. Thank you so much for all the support. I love all of you guys. You guys have been great. I'm going to be doing that eShop, Nintendo eShop gift card giveaway. And make sure you just hop on the rocket ship, guys, because there ain't no brakes on rocket ships. We going to the moon, baby. Thank you so much. Love all of you. Adamocles out.